Hi everyone, welcome to Mash Math. Today we are going to study chapter 11 constructions, exercise 11.2, question 1. Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter. We have to draw a circle of the radius 6 centimeter from a point 10 centimeter away from its center. From the center 10 centimeter away, construct the pair of tangents to the circle and measure their lengths. So what we have to do first, draw a circle with radius 6 centimeter. So let us take 6 centimeter. We have to draw a circle. Okay, so we have drawn a circle of 6 centimeter. This is our center, origin. Okay, of 6 centimeter. So next what we have to do? Draw a circle of radius 6 centimeter from a point 10 centimeter away from its center. So this is the center. So 10 centimeter away from the center, construct a pair of tangents. So how to construct tangent? I explained to you what is tangent in the introduction part. In the introduction, I told you what is tangent is. On the circle, you have to draw a line. It should intersect only one point on the circle. So we have to draw tangent, but where? 10 centimeter away from the origin. So 10 centimeter away from the center. So that means let us take centimeter away from the origin. So this is 10. Okay, draw a line. Okay, so now this is 10 centimeter away. Now radius of this circle was 6 centimeter and from the origin it is 10 centimeter. From the origin it is 10 centimeter, so we keep this as point P. So 10 centimeter away from its center. From the center it is 10 centimeter away. Now we have to construct a pair of tangent. So tangent we have to construct. Anywhere you can't keep point and draw a tangent. Anywhere you can't just keep the point and draw. You can't do that. We have to find exactly one point this side and this side because it is pair of tangent, right? So pair of tangent. So what we will do, from here more than half, okay, from the center let us take more than half measurement we will take, more than half. So more than half, okay. So what we will do, we will draw a perpendicular. Okay, so this is more than half, this is more than half. Okay, so let's draw a perpendicular line. So one here and same way down one cut. So now same way keep it here, intersect this cut. Okay, now join both this point and this point. Okay, so when we join this point, now this line PQ is divided equally. So that means this is the center. Okay, so now this you take midpoint. I'll name it as midpoint. This is the midpoint. Okay, keep on that midpoint and measure this. Okay, after measuring, now draw a circle. Sorry. Okay, so this is our original circle, and this is the circle that we have drawn, which this small circle is intersecting this big circle at two different points. So at this point, this small circle is intersecting this big circle at this point and at this point. Okay, so this is the point you have to join with P. And here also. Okay, that's how we construct the tangents, a pair of tangents. So this is a tangent which is touching the circle on this point. This is another tangent which is touching on this point. So you can name it this as Q and this is R. Okay, so this is the biggest circle. For this circle we have to draw the tangent. Anyhow we cannot draw, so what we will do, from this set 10 centimeter away, so from 10 centimeter away kept the point, and that line for that line we drew a perpendicular line, and we found out the center point, midpoint, and kept the compass here and took the measurement of this line, and we drew the another circle, and that circle, when it is intersecting this biggest circle, and that is the point we have to join with point P. So now it is 10 centimeter away we have drawn the tangent to this big circle. Okay, now is it clear? So we have done it. Now what we have to do is to write the steps, that is important and compulsory. So whatever you have done in your own word you can write down. First what we did, first we have drawn the circle with 6 centimeter. Okay, so draw a circle with radius 6 centimeter. Then what we did, from the center we drew a line, away from the center drew a line. Okay, from the center away 10 centimeter, from the center 10 centimeter away point P. Okay, so we draw 10 centimeter away from the center point P. Okay, center 10 centimeter away point P is drawn. So next what you did, then we have to divide this P and O. This is the line now. This line, for this line we drew a perpendicular line. So draw a perpendicular line for PQ. Okay, for PQ we have drawn a perpendicular line. Then what we did, from the midpoint we drew another circle. Draw another circle keeping M as center. Okay, then what we did, then that circle which is intersecting the big circle, okay, the small circle which intersects the big circle at 2 points. Okay, at 2 points they intersect. Name them Q and R. Okay, so we named that point as a Q and R. Then what we did, join P with Q, P with R. Thus we constructed pair of tangents. So we constructed a pair of tangents, that is PQ and PR. PQ and PR. Okay, steps are compulsory. In your own words, you just write down what you did. Now coming to justification. Justification, if they ask you only, you have to do. If they don't ask you, you don't need to write. But steps, even if they don't ask, you have to write the steps. Now justification, for justification, just I will introduce you. We have to prove that PQ is the tangent for this circle. PR is the tangent for this circle. So how to prove? In the introduction I told you, tangent means a line that intersects the circle at one point, and radius of the circle, the radius of the circle tangent will be perpendicular to the radius of the circle. And one more point I told you, that the angle formed in the semicircle will be always right angle. So that you have to remember, these 2 points you have to remember. With this only we will justify. Okay, so let's join Q with O. Okay, Q with O, and then again R with O. Okay, so we have joined now this. Now it forms. Can you see now? This is the line. Okay, and this becomes a radius. This big circle QOQ is the radius of this big circle. So if this is the radius, and you see this small circle, if you take, you have here you have, I said in the semicircle. So this you take, this is a semicircle. Okay, P, O, and this. If you take, this is a semicircle. So in semicircle, any angle that is formed will be always 90 degree. So can we write down that? So this is angle PQO. Angle PQO is 90 degree since it is formed in the semicircle. Okay, so that's one point. This becomes 90 degree because it is formed inside the semicircle. So in this semicircle it is formed, therefore this becomes 90 degree. Now OQ is what? OQ is the radius. This is 0.1. Okay, OQ is the radius of the circle. So OQ is the radius and it is a 90 degree. So this is 90 degree and this is the radius, means when it becomes 90 degree and this is radius, when it is tangent. If it is tangent, then only radius, tangent and radius will be perpendicular. If they are perpendicular, then only 90 degree will be formed. So already if it is 90 degrees there and this is the radius, then this has to be tangent only. So therefore PQ will be perpendicular to OQ. PQ will be perpendicular, will be OQ. Then if PQ is perpendicular to OQ, then PQ has to be a tangent. Okay. So similarly, OR is perpendicular to PR because angle PRO is 90 degree and OR is the radius. Therefore PR has to be a tangent. I hope it is clear to you. We have to prove that this is a tangent. How we prove? Why it becomes a tangent? Because this angle is formed inside the semicircle, so this will be 90 degree, and this is the radius of the circle. This OQ is the radius of this circle. Therefore, when it is radius and when 90 degree is formed, then this has to be a tangent, because tangent is always perpendicular to radius. If they are perpendicular, then 90 degree will be there. So both the conditions are fulfilled. So it will be a tangent. The same way here also, this will be 90 degree because this angle is formed inside the semicircle. Inside the semicircle formed, so it is 90 degree, and this is a radius. So this is 90 degree and this is radius, means this has to be a tangent. So this is perpendicular to this line. That is why 90 degree is formed, and therefore we can say this is the tangent of this circle. I hope it is clear to you. The same format you have to write for all the. One more point, we have to measure the length. Measure their lengths, means this tangent length we have to measure. So since this is right angle triangle, we can measure the length, find out the length by Pythagoras theorem. So if this is a 90 degree, opposite to that becomes the hypotenuse. This becomes hypotenuse, and this is of perpendicular, and this is our base. Okay, so we have to find out PQ. So now this we know, PO we know, and then this also we know because this is the radius of this biggest circle, and that is of 6 centimeter. So we know this is 6 centimeter, and this we know this is 10 centimeter. So we have to find out this. So Pythagoras theorem says hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So hypotenuse is how much? 10 centimeter. So 10 centimeter square. Base is how much? We don't know. We keep it as it is. Perpendicular how much? 6 centimeter. So then square. So 10 square will be 100. Base we don't know. 6 square will be 36. So let's keep this here only. Bring 36 here. So 100 minus 36. Base we keep as it is. So now 100 minus 36 is 64. Base square. This square when it comes this side, it will go under root. Okay. Now square of under root 64, can we write 8 square? Because 8 into 8. 8 square is 64. So when square goes, under root goes. So we get base is at 8. So you can write this is 8 centimeter. So that's it. We have measured the length also. Thank you. God bless.